Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all, so this is a Love and Marriage Huntsville extra. I know I ain't give y'all a reunion, a reunion part 3. I do apologize. If you watched the last video, then you already know what went down. We ain't rehashing it. So go watch my last video on selling Tampa. But over here, I want to talk about Arionne Curry. I watched her interview, and when I say girl, TashaK, girl, bitch, girl, it was giving network TV. It was giving network TV. Listen, it was giving network TV. And I was here for it. The dimly lit room with just the spotlight on Tasha, and then just the spotlight on Arionne. It was like, girl, you working. You working. And I can't be mad at you for that, like, at all. I loved it. Loved the studio. Love it. Anyway, she did, if you're not familiar with TashaK, she is another YouTuber who has made so many strides in this whole YouTube game. Look into her, watch a few of her videos, her interviews, all of that. TashaK is on the up. And I love to see it. I'm here for it. I'm here for her and what she does, because I'm doing the same, so gotta show support. Anyway, she did an interview with Arionne Curry, who is Martell Holt's mistress, side piece, coleslaw, whatever you want to call her. She is the one, the baby mama, whatever you want to call her. She did an interview with her, and this girl, Arionne, has to be the most delusional woman I have ever seen in my life. She is delusional, and it's almost like, are you okay? Are you okay? Because the whole entire interview, it was almost like she had this position of, y'all need to respect me. Like, I'm the victim. How dare y'all treat me like this? Like, he pursued me. He went after me. It wasn't the other way around. Like, no. And then when I found out that he was married, like, he pursued me. Girl, at some point in this, you would have had to give him the okay, open the door, open your legs. You would have had to do either some of those things, if not all. And you decided to do it. You decided that, you would continue on with a man that was very married. That's what Tasha kept saying. A very married Martell. Yeah, very married. I don't understand Arionne. I don't understand her. I don't understand what she wants from all of this. She is continually talking about this. Continually. Like we deserve to pay her for her side of the story. Girl, don't nobody want to hear your side. We don't even need your side. In this predicament, like in this situation, I don't think anybody cares what she has to say. Like as far as like her defending herself, girl, all we want to hear from you is you sorry, you was wrong, you was stupid. Like, that's what we want to hear. I don't want to hear excuses and justifications for carrying on a sexual relationship with a married man. There's no excuse for it. She liked to pull herself out of it and, be one of those people that are like, well, I'm not in the marriage. Martell is married to Melody. Like, what two people do in their home, girl, what? That has always bothered me. That's along the lines of, I'm single till I'm married. So what? You just gonna go and sleep with everybody? Because you're technically a single person? Miss me. Not when you establish that you want to be in a monogamous relationship with somebody. You can't decide then after that, well, we ain't married. What? Or, well, it ain't my marriage. No, you're a homewrecker. You're a homewrecker. You're a side piece. You're all of those things. I didn't appreciate Tasha. She kind of, and I get it. It's her interview style. She makes her her guests feel comfortable, with her. Like, girl, I got you, girl, I understand. And in reality, it's just, I just want to pull as much as I can from you to get this interview done, but I still judge you as well. Because ain't no way Tasha, being a married woman, don't judge this woman like the rest of us are. Like, as a married woman myself, I ain't here for no side piece or what she got to say. I don't care how it happened, who was pursuing who. Girl, you laid up. You laid up long enough to create babies more than once. That came out. It came out that when Melody was pregnant with Milani, Boss Baby. When Melody was pregnant with Boss Baby, she's the one before Milani, Arionne was pregnant as well and got an abortion. She said that he spent the night before. He got a whole family. And he's spending the night out there in Ohio with you. What's the longest y'all done spent with one another? Like, how long? 4 days. When, Arionne? Cause now, like, we really want to know, like, what the fuck is up. But then again, no, we don't, because we know what's up. We know that this was this relationship went on for 5 years. We know that. It's like she was trying to really throw this kind of stuff out there, like it's like she's trying to justify it. She's trying to justify her actions. Not one time did she say she felt bad, for participating in the bullshit. Like, she don't feel bad at all. She has no remorse. She feels like she's superior, and it's crazy to me. She's delusional. She is delusional. It's very sad that she is in this position, and she got 2 kids now. Like, I didn't know that Martell was over there being stepdaddy, taking care of her and her baby. So you were taking care of children that weren't even yours and mine. Yeah, listen, Melody, girl, we so glad you got up out of that. We so glad, because Martell was over there on bullshit, funding her life, because she was a nurse, and she said, I was a nursing student, and she was this and she was that, and she's smart and this and that and the third. And her first child is from a previous relationship with her college sweetheart. She said she was 17, and this boy she was with all 5 years she was in college, the entire matriculation, that was her man. And so she's not really, well versed in this whole sex thing anyway. So she don't like that's what's being portrayed, that she's just some big, some sexual being. And she says she's not like that at all. And it's like, girl, you're lying, because the way Martell talks about your sloppy top, you a sexual being. The way Martell talks about how good you please him, you a sexual being. So miss me, okay? Stop acting all coy. Like, well, I mean, I don't know what attracted him to me. I don't know what it was. You know. You know what it was, girl. So stop it. Stop it. Just if you gonna be, it's like she wanna own it, and then again, I want to play victim as well. You can't do both. Either you gonna be that girl, like, oh yes, I did it, or you not. But you're not a victim. You're not a victim. That you're not. And I want her. She gonna have to cut that out. It's at this point, girl. Please, talking about they using her likeness, and she wants them to stop. And she even took time to look over at Oprah on the lens and say, "I'm just so disappointed in you, Oprah. Like, I looked up to you, and you were like, as a little girl, like somebody to look up to, a black woman who is a businesswoman, who is doing her thing. Like, I was proud to look up to you, and now I just can't even look at you, girl. What Oprah did? What did Oprah do to you? What did Oprah do? I know Oprah sitting at home like, now how I get in it? How I get in it? I just run the network. Like, this just my network. Girl, I don't know who you are. Oprah ain't watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. For real, Arian? She ain't watching. She ain't watching. She really thought Oprah was sitting back like, yep, we got her. This is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do, guys. We gonna talk about your side piece. That ain't how this happened. That is not how any of this works, Arian. That's not how any of this works. She is crazy. She's crazy and she's delusional. She says she met Martell when she was 24. And it's like, ugh, Martell. And he was 34 because he's 10, she say 9 years, almost 10 years. He was about 33, 34. He was my age. That's like me at 33 going to go try to find me somebody that's down at the college. What I look like? That's a fool. It's a fool. Martell a whole fool for doing that, messing with that girl, and she was 24. And he was a good 34. With kids and a wife at home. Whole family. And you want to thot around town with a young tender. That's a shame. That's a shame. She made herself look worse and worse and worse. As more and more, the more and more that she just kept running her mouth. It's just like, this girl is crazy. She's crazy. She brought up the trip. You know, they wanted to talk about the trip with Martell, Marceau, Maurice, and I think they said the other guy's name was Earl. They went on the guy's trip to Atlanta. Y'all remember the picture that came out. Okay, so what was up with that? She's standing on the fact that Maurice and Marceau had linebackers, and Tasha's like, linebackers, girl, you gonna have to explain it. What you mean by that? You know, linebackers, like, that's just an inside joke between me and my friends. Like, that's just an inside joke. No, girl. What you mean by that? What you trying to say? They bad body? Go on and say it. Stop with this, oh, it's an inside joke with me and my friends. Again, with the, I'm going to play coy after I throw all the rocks. Girl, you going to get beat up out there in Huntsville. You don't get beat up out there in Huntsville from said linebackers if you keep it up. If you keep it up. Anyway, she say the linebackers was there on the trip and she didn't know who they was. You know, she wasn't familiar with Kimmy or Tisha. And then Tasha throw a little shade out there and make it seem like both Kimmy and Tisha are like linebacker built. Kinda. Tisha's like stacked. I wouldn't say she's linebacker. She got a good build for softball. She got a good build for softball. And I bet you she played volleyball too in her day. And it ain't nothing wrong with that body type. Like, so I don't know what she getting at. I was like, are you body shaming the more athletic build of, you know, when women are more athletically built? Don't do that. Don't do that, Arian. I don't like that. But she's standing on that. It was linebackers in the room. And they were not Kimmy or Tisha, you know, and she likes to allude to a lot of things and not give a definitive yes or no or, you know, what it is. She don't say what it is really. It's just very coy all the time. And she's crazy and messy because she messy. This is messy. For somebody that don't want to be involved in this, or she's somebody that doesn't want, you know, the backlash from the social media and from the people, and she don't want all of this. She don't understand why it's happening to her. Like, why is this happening to me? For somebody that don't want it, you show on a campaign trail. you are on the dusty trail. You know, like doing an interview here and there. She been talking to the people, you know, in the YouTube streets. You know, she's been doing interview after interview. I feel like I can call her and get an interview. Y'all want me to interview Arian? Get her on the FaceTime. Listen, send your questions my way and I'll see if I can make it happen. Okay? We'll see if we can make it happen. Because she's doing interviews with everybody. And as well as getting on her live. I don't follow her on Instagram, so I'm going to always miss those lives, but I see him, you know, in the social media streets. And she delusional over there too. Po thing. She just gonna ride this out until she can't ride it out no more. Again, for somebody that doesn't want this happening, you want people to stop using your likeness and all of that, but you still talking and running off at the mouth and trying to keep the story, hyped. And it's like, girl, in a minute we gonna forget about you and this story. They gonna have to move on at some point, and then what you gonna do? Melody gonna still count those checks, and what you gonna be doing? You need to be focused on that, Arionne. Focus on what the next job is. Like, you gonna go over there, you and Martell gonna get on Marriage Boot Camp. That's what they need to do. Get on Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars so we can really dive deep. Because I need Judge Toller to get in that ass. I need her to. Listen, y'all, and both of y'all can get a check. Listen, go on and do that, Arionne. Really get you a check behind this, Not these little, these little small, small bites, some small sound bites that you're getting. You can get you a whole check over there at the WeTV, because we would gladly tune in. I would gladly tune in to the mess. I could see them over there now. I could see Martell over there right now lying to Judge Toller and Dr. Ish and just really bringing the ratings sky high. Y'all better call Martell, WeTV over there on the Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars. Call Martell. Because Martell and Melody can really come off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, they can throw another couple on there and they can really come off. Continue to executive produce it, Melody. But as far as being on the show, I think it's run its course for her and Martell. Speaking of this, and before I go, we're getting Love and Marriage DMV. And our girl Monique Samuels from the Real Housewives of Potomac will be on that. She and Chris will be over there on that. And it's like, if you think you're getting away from the mess over here on OWN, you not. You not, Monique. You not. Because Carlos King, he gonna drag it up out of you. He gonna drag the mess out of all of y'all. So don't be thinking you can come over to OWN and it's a safe place and we ain't gonna talk about that side piece that you allegedly had, because it's gonna happen. It's coming back up. It's coming back up. These people ain't let that go. And ain't no way you gonna be on a Carlos King production and there not be any mess. So I wonder what they think they're gonna give over here on OWN. But I'll be tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned in. I was gonna do that anyway, okay? Because that's how I am. All right, I done talked about this long enough. Arionne is delusional. She gets no respect from me. Martell gets no respect from me. Melody, I'm glad she is out of this toxic marriage and she can move on with her life. I'll be glad when we ain't talking about this no more, honestly, because this is drawn out. This has been, the longest running love triangle, to continue to fizzle in the streets. It's this a long time. This is almost like, y'all remember when Tara, Amina, and Peter Guns and them was in their love triangle? It feels like that. Like, we talked about that a long time. A long time. The running memes, the running jokes. Listen, a long time. A long time. And I hope that we don't do the same with Martell, Melody, and Arionne. I want to dead this for real. For real, for real. Like, what else can we say? Unless you gonna tell us, girl, dates and times and all of that, pictures, show us pictures of the rest of these Negroes fool our line with their side pieces with you and Martell, then please stop talking about it. Like, you're not giving us anything. You're just continuing to drag, and we're done. At least I am. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm glad to be back. Like, got the momentum back. I'll do, let me see. Nope, I guess I won't see y'all again until Power. Yeah. Because I anticipated Claws coming back, and then I started watching and it was like, I don't think y'all gonna come over here for this. So we just gonna watch it for pleasure. Let me know though if y'all do like it and want a review of Claws, then I'll do it. I'm gonna try to get into Harlem and see what that's talking about, because you know I hear good things, and I can give you guys a synopsis, you know, a little overview, if you will, like I did for Selling Tampa over there on the Netflix. So yeah, guys, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.